Hi, this is Phyllis with Phyllis Finds. I am showing you this junk journal that I made with all Dollar Tree products. And so let's get started. I kind of gave a little bit of it, I showed a little bit of it on the tutorial I did for the buttons. But here it is completed. This is the button tutorial I did, showing how to do buttons on a sewn spine. I made a simple tassel, and I used the little jars that I made with the Dollar Tree corked bottles, and then using some random ribbon and jute. I also did a button on the top of that. It starts out with the fabric, and I'll show you all the stuff that I have. So the fabric was both Dollar Tree. This one here was a craft fabric, birch and vine. So it was a unique one that I had picked up. And so I used that, and then I also used this one here with the polka dots, the orange. They kind of matched together, and they went well with this canvas. Now this is a canvas, and I cut it down. I used a pair of pinking shears to zigzag it, and then used the lace from the Dollar Tree to put a border around it. It is plain fabric on the back. I did use a piece of the wood Inspire. This was a Dollar Tree laser cut wood, and then I used gold paint to cover it. The leaves, and there's some leaves here and some flowers. This was also part of a Dollar Tree. I'm not sure where I put that, but they've had that with their stickers a while back. So I did use a couple of those to enhance it. The fabric itself that I used, besides the fabric, this orange, was this. Now these craft fabric, they came in 3 different patterns, and there were strips. So I use these in here to do ruffles. I also used lace and ribbon that I'd gotten at the Dollar Tree to make tags. The tag, this is their paper, their cardstock that they have. There's 4 colors in a package: the red, yellow, green, and blue and white. 5 pages. So, but I just used the red and the yellow in here. But I did make tags. Now this one is made using these little thank you cards. I did cover this up with a sticker from the Dollar Tree and put the little butterfly sticker on there. So it turned out kind of cute. I did this tags here. This is using Dollar Tree paper. They used to have packages of coordinating paper, so I found those, and I did put these puzzle pieces throughout the journal. The butterfly is part of a sticker, this little sticker section. It does come with acetate stickers. I just used the paper part and took them apart, so I used just the paper stickers and not the acetate. I did use the little pockets, the coin envelopes, and this one I did cut down and did a dip on it so that it would be just a little pocket, and then used one of the tags that you can get. This is from a from one of these, Everything Grows with Love. It's a book of sayings, and I've taken them all out of the book itself, but each one, there's all different designs on the back side and different sayings, so they're kind of fun to go through and put in junk journals. The puzzle pieces are from this Puzzle Bug. This is a Dollar Tree Crazy Art puzzle, and it had the thread, and so I thought it was kind of fun. And each of them, you know, has touches of the thread. This is from a Mother's Day book that I got that had some flowers in it from the Dollar Tree, and so I used it and made a little flap. It has courage on it. I made a tuck journaling card using a little piece of ribbon and one of the puzzle pieces and another one of the butterflies. This here is from the the teacher's tree. It is a strip that you use for the classroom. So I cut each of the little bugs out, and I have them throughout. I did use the coin wrappers and used a piece of the prayer card, and that one is farther down, and so it made a cute little tuck there. This is from this weekly planner, and so I used a couple of those in there with the yellow gingham check. I did use these two from the washi, Crafter Squares washi, and so they are used in here. This one here has flowers on it, and the other is a red stripe. This in here is the manuscript tablet paper, so I use that, and I distress these with ink. These papers here are part of the scribble pad that have been coffee dyed. This little tabs, and I have those throughout. Are part of this little set. You get this in their office supply area, and so they make cute little tabs. This paper on this little pad is from this book, one of the journals, and so I just pulled out some of the paper and used it to make a little paper pad. Lots of places to journal. Here's one of those prayer cards. I used the little strips and then kept the little small one. This one is one of the calendar pages. This is the notes at the bottom of the calendars, and so I just use those. Of course, the small coin pouch and then the big pouch. These little cards are all made using the napkins. This is one of the spring napkins that they had this year. with the butterflies, and so I use that on this tags. And another piece of that card. And of course, this is from another notebook and another one of those butterflies. I made a pocket with one of the pages from that Mother's Day book. This is one of the Hallmark expression cards with the flower. Thought it went really well. This is from the Crafter Squares Crafting Paper Pad. Now, I've used quite a few of them out of here, so it's almost completely gone. But they have 2 of each one, and I just backed it with some of that thicker paper so that it would make a good journaling sheet. And of course, all of these were ruffled and sewn in place. And then I used some of the ribbon with it. This one here is another card. These were $3, and so they had 5 blank ones in here. So I used that and cut it and made it into a pocket. And then, of course, some of this paper here, I made a tag and used some little scrap of fabric and one of the puzzle pieces. Now, in the center of each of these, I have puzzle pieces backed by each other, the thread, so they have the colors. They just dangle down at the bottom. There are 2 signatures in here. Now here's another one of this. I just clipped it using a hair clip and added the paper, one of the waterfall papers. And then I added the butterfly to it. Couple of stickers, and this in here is one of those prayer cards where I just fussy cut out the butterfly on it. Of course, this is from one of the notebooks, and it's been coffee dyed. Of course, you can see it on this paper here. The blue kind of bled onto the paper. Another one from that little book, little book of sayings. A sticker that I've had in my stash from Dollar Tree. A couple pieces from the border, and another tag with a butterfly sticker on there. Part of the notes from that waterfall. Added the back. This in here is a coloring page in the Dollar Tree. It has butterflies and dragonflies and flowers. And a couple more of those puzzle piece dangles. And here I used the little ladybug on this, and part of the piece of paper from this, one of these had the stripes in it, and so I used part of it to make. I don't think I have any more of that one. Another piece of tuck. Now this piece of paper is from that paper pad, paper pack, and more of that little border. It's kind of fun because they flip out. This tag I covered with some of the fall sheer feather organza that they have. Another little couple stickers. That same card that just attached, and more of the little, made quite a few of these with the napkin. Some have the butterfly stickers on it, and others already came with the butterfly. And of course, journaling card. This is also some more of that paper. Some more of that paper. And this here is the notebook that they've had this season. Now this is that calendar card. So I put that in there with another one of these and more of the ruffle. Backside had some of these wall art butterflies, and then a couple more added, and then of course the Hallmark, which I just cut off the top part so it fit in there. And that is the butterfly journal, all made with Dollar Tree products. The only things that weren't Dollar Tree is a few of these little ribbons, and they were just random ones that I had in a stash that had been there for quite some time, so I just pulled them out. The jute is from the tags. These little tags come with jute, so I just pulled them out and used them. But if you have any questions or comments, I did use the Crafter's Square earring to make the little loop for this. And then the clip is also from the office supply area in the Dollar Tree. So, kind of fun. I love doing the Dollar Tree journals. It is a challenge to come up with ideas and different things you can do. But when you go into the store, if you're looking around, it's always fun to find things that you can use to do journals. So the next one will be this little guy. I'm going to do a journal using the sunflowers. So I think that's going to be kind of fun, and this will be part of it as well. So love that. If you have any questions or any comments, please let me know. Thanks for watching.